Sometimes in Python you may require to perform a specific task in a particular number of time. Okay, for a particular number of time, and you don't have to, maybe print it in that number of times. Like, let's say for example we're saying print school. You have to, and you want it to be printed or to printed 5 or 10 times. You don't have to copy and paste it. Alright, copy and be pasting it, There are better ways to do this. This is where loops comes in. Loops is used for repetition of task, to create repetition. Okay, now let's say you want to do the same task. All you have to do is say for number in range, enter the number of times you want it to perform the task. Say 5 times in this case, for example, or we can even say 8 times. Now what do you want it to do? Now tell it to print out school. Okay, now this is wherein you tell the program to do the task you want it to repeat. Alright, so in this case you can say print out school to me, and let's run this program and see. Now we have school 8 times. So we didn't copy and paste it 8 times, and the code is clean and decent. Okay, now you can also make it more complex. You can even say input input school, let's say school name. Maybe you want somebody to input their school name in a number of times. You want to ask different people, alright, to input their school name, and you just do something like this, and then when you print it, you will see it will ask you the number of times you ask it to do it. First, I'll just enter my school. I'll say school name John Academy. Alright, see, it has also asked me again to write in the school name, and I'll say Abu Academy. To ask me to do this until the number of time I ask it to. Now I'll say Domiva. Okay, let's say Ruth Academy. Okay, what you write here doesn't actually matter, it's just your school name. So I'll then say Jesus Jesus SUS. Okay, school. Alright, Love International. Okay, so just the number of times you ask it, and I will say goodschool.com. This is your school name, so Bishop Comforty. Alright, so we see now we have how many times. Alright, we ask it to print us 8 school name. So this is just asking the program to perform this particular task, to print and ask you to input 8 times of the school name. Okay, so this is just how you can use it. You can even if you want the number to appear there, you can also make it so you will know the number of times. So in this case we'll just say, oh, alright, so print school name, and in this time it will show you that school name is printed 8 or 7 times. Yeah, 8 times. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So in this case it starts at 0 because that is what the computer recognizes. It always starts the program starts at 0 and ends at 7, just like in indices in mathematics. All right. Okay, you can actually give it where you want it to start. You say start at 1 and then that's 8. Yeah, this is the starting point and this is the ending point, stop point, or however. So in this case you'll have it starts at 1 and then that's 7. Okay, so if you want it to end at 8, you just say 9, so you have it's end at 8 and you have 8 number of times. Okay, so that's it. And let's observe something very interesting again. Now let's say I do this one again. I ask it to say number multiply by let's say, all right, okay, let's just say this is string, and I print this and see what will happen. See, it should follow the sequence. See, for 1 number of times it gives us 1, and for 2 and just as it requires. Alright, so this is how it works. It's just for repetition of task. You can also ask it to give spacing between, maybe give 2 spacing between, and in this scenario we'll have, see, 1 and skipped 2, it skipped 2, and then we have 3, 5 and 7. So this is how it works. So whatever you want it to do, just explain it to it according to the algorithm of the program. Okay, so this is how to create repetition of task using loops. Thank you.